Alright class, today our science lesson is going to be about traits and their variations in animals, and we are going to be specifically talking about mammals. The first idea we need to discuss is what are traits and what are variations. Traits are characteristics that are inherited or passed on from the parent animal to the offspring. So by looking at a parent animal and its baby, you should be able to see some of the physical traits that let you know they are in the same family. Variations are the traits and offspring received from the parent animal that make them look slightly different from each other. Let's watch this video about animal families together and think about the traits these animal offsprings inherited from their parents and how they vary from each other while we watch. What you might have noticed in the video was that all of the offsprings or baby animals inherited the same important features from their parents, like the same kinds of eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and even legs, just to name a few. But the offspring still had inherited traits that were different variations of the traits their parent animals showed. For example, the last animal family shown in the video was a monkey family. Here we saw a parent monkey who had a very light white color fur, whereas the offspring had brown fur. But even though each monkey is a different color, the parent monkey and offspring still have a lot of the same traits, like they both have fuzzy fur and the same shape of their face, eyes, and mouth. Let's look at another example. Here we have two parent cats, one is black and the other is white. Below is a litter of kittens that could be possible variations for the offspring the two parent cats could have. Now, don't be confused and think the only possible variations these two cats could have is only an average of the colors black and white to make gray or black and white patterned kittens. In reality, traits that are inherited from parent animals to offspring aren't an average at all. Animals have the opportunity to have many different variations in the traits they could inherit, even if their parent animals don't display the trait. For example, in this picture of the litter of kittens, they all have the same shape of ears, eyes, mouths, and bodies, but their sizes and fur colors are all different. Traits and variations can also take place across animal classes as well. Each picture shown here is of a particular kind of animal. Although they all look very different from each other, they all possess some of the same traits. The traits they share are all of the ones that make them mammals. The traits mammals inherit from their parents and share with other mammals include: they are warm-blooded, which means they can retain heat to keep their bodies warm. They also have fur or some sort of hair. They feed their offspring with milk, and they give birth to live young or offspring, which means they do not lay eggs. Now that we've learned the traits that makes an animal a mammal, let's look back at our three mammal examples. Now the first thing you might be thinking is, why is a dolphin on this slide? Isn't it a fish since it lives in water? Well, dolphins may live in water, but that doesn't mean they're fish. Dolphins actually are mammals and share all of the same mammal traits as other mammals like the giraffes and gorillas shown here on this slide, except they don't have fur or hair. The variations between these mammals are the traits that define how they look. For example, dolphins have a tail that allows them to swim while the others move by using their legs. Giraffes have long necks while the others do not. And gorillas can hold things in their hands, but giraffes cannot because they have hooves like horses, and dolphins can't either because they have fins. Let's review what we've learned. Traits are the characteristics that are inherited from a parent animal to its offspring, like how the offspring will have the same kinds of eyes, nose, mouth, ears, and legs as their parent animal. The traits offspring inherit from the parent animal may also have variations as well. like how some offspring are different from their parent animal by their sizes and colors of fur. Finally, traits are present in animal classes as well. We learned animals who are mammals are warm-blooded, have hair, feed their offspring with milk, give birth to live offspring, and do not lay eggs. Even these traits may vary in animals, like how dolphins are mammals but don't have fur or hair. These are the resources I used in this explanation video. These resources are where I found all of the pictures used in this explanation video. Also, I hope you enjoyed and learned from my video as well.